Good noon, everyone. A very, a very warm welcome to the BUYE-Online free introductory webinar. I'm really happy to see you here today. So before we begin, I want you to do one simple thing. Please type yes in the chat if you are currently working in IT, planning to enter the IT industry, preparing for interviews, or simply want to become more confident in English. Just type yes. Excellent. And now I want to ask you one more question. How many of you can understand English very well? How many of you can understand English very well? But when somebody suddenly asks you to speak in English, you start thinking, right? What should I say? Is my grammar correct? Am I speaking properly? What if I make a mistake? If that has happens to you, you are absolutely not alone. Okay, and today, and today's webinar is especially for you. Um, Today is not going to be another lecture where I speak continuously and you simply listen. I want you to participate, okay? I want you to speak. I want you to think. I want you to identify your own communication problems. And the most importantly, before this webinar ends, I want you to understand exactly what you need to do if you want to improve your English systematically. So our topic today is master English, master opportunities. Okay. So because in today's professional world, technical knowledge is extremely important, but technical knowledge alone does not always determine how far your career can go. You also need to communicate your knowledge. You need to explain your ideas. You need to participate in meetings. You need to speak with others. You need to attend interviews. You need to present your work, and you need to make people understand your value. Right. So today I'm going to show you first why English communication matters so much for IT professionals. Second, the common mistakes professionals make. Okay. So third, a simple way to improve grammar without being frightened by grammar. Okay. And fourth, how speaking practice can actually become a daily habit. So fifth, how our 3-month BUYE-Online program works. And finally, I will explain how you can join the complete live program. Okay, so there will also be an enrollment opportunity for people who stay until the end. So please don't leave after the first 20 minutes. Okay, the final part is important because I will explain exactly what you get, how the classes work, and how you can enroll. Right. So why English fluency is matter, right? Let me ask you something. Uh, Imagine two software engineers. Okay. Engineer A is technically excellent. Engineer B is technically excellent and can also explain ideas clearly. Okay. So who do you think will find it easier to participate in meetings? Who will be more comfortable speaking to clients? Who will find interviews easier, right? Who may be considered for leadership opportunities. Very often, the difference is not technical intelligence, right? The difference is communication. The presentation makes this point very clearly. See, uh, code, tickets, and tools may be technical, but the carriers are also built on communication, right? Think about your own workplace. Okay, so you may know exactly what needs to be done, but can you explain it clearly? Can you say, here is the problem, here is what I found, or here is what I recommend, or here is the next step? That ability is professional communication. Okay, so let me test something in the chart. In the chart, answer this. Okay, so which situation makes you more nervous in English? Which situation makes you more nervous in English? Type the number. Okay, type the number. One meetings, two interviews, three client calls, four presentations, five casual workplace conversation. Okay, type the number. Type the number. Interesting. Look at the answers. This is exactly why we are here. Okay, so most of professionals don't have a knowledge, don't have a knowledge problem. Okay, they have a practice problem. So they know English, they understand English, they may even read English every day. So, but they don't speak enough, right? So let's talk about some common problems now. See, problem number one. Direct translation from your mother tongue. You first create the sentence in your native language, right? Then you translate it into English. That creates hesitation. Hesitation. For example, instead of thinking directly, okay, I will send the report tomorrow. Your brain may first construct the sentence in your mother tongue and then translate it. Okay, that takes time. And while you are translating, the other person is waiting. So, fluency is not only about knowing vocabulary, it is also about developing the ability to produce language naturally. Right. So, problem number two. The many people believe my English is weak because I don't know enough difficult words. Okay, not necessarily. Sometimes people use very advanced vocabulary but make basic grammatical mistakes. So professional English is not about impressing people with complicated words. It is about being clear, accurate, and confident. Okay, so problem number three is perhaps the biggest one: fear. Okay, I may make a mistake. People may laugh. My pronunciation may be wrong. Someone may correct me. So what happened? You don't speak, right? And when you don't speak, you don't get enough practice. And when you don't practice, fluency doesn't grow. The presentation identifies a hesitation, freezing during calls, unclear writing, and avoiding speaking opportunities as common problems, right? So mistakes are not the enemy of fluency. Avoiding practice is enemy, actually. So now we are going to do a small activity. Don't worry about grammar. Don't worry about perfection. I'm going to give you a situation. Okay, imagine uh, you enter your office at 9 a.m. Your manager asks, "Good morning. What are you working on today?" Okay, what will you say? Take 10 seconds, okay? Now type one sentence in the chat, one sentence in the chat. I'm doing a project. I'm doing a project. Excellent. Now let's make it slightly more professional. Okay, instead of saying I'm doing a project, so you can say I'm currently working on a project related to this. Okay, now complete it. Now complete it. Okay, so I'm currently working on a project related to. Okay, related to. So instead of saying that I'm doing a project, you can say I'm currently working on a project related to this. So now complete it, right? Okay, fine. So I'm currently working on a project related to manufacturing. Okay, this is how professional speaking develops. Okay, we don't simply memorize grammar rules. So we take a grammar and immediately use it in real communication. Okay, so now imagine you are in a stand-up meeting. Okay, you are in a stand-up meeting. So your team leader asks, what did you complete yesterday? So give me an answer. Give me a short answer in chat box. In a stand-up meeting. Okay. So what did you complete yesterday? Give me a short answer. Okay. Yes. Yesterday, I completed the testing module. Yesterday, I completed the testing module. Okay. All right. Then, what are you working on today? Okay. What are you working on today? What are you working on today? What are you working on today? Right. So I'm currently working on the deployment process. Well done. Excellent. Guys, excellent. So your participation means a lot. See, and finally, do you have any blockers? 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 Yes, I'm facing an issue with the API integration. Okay, so look what just happened. Look what just happened. We used past tense, present continuous, and professional vocabulary, right? So, and workplace communication. So that's the idea behind our training. Okay. So now I want everybody to participate. Okay. So, so turn on your microphone if you can. So I'm going to give you 30 seconds. Tell us who are you, what do you do, and what do you want to achieve professionally? Don't prepare a perfect speech. Okay, just speak 30 seconds. Okay, go. So after each speaker, uh, we can make a small assessment, but it's not the time. Okay, not the time for that. Um, So thank you for speaking. Okay, excellent. Excellent, Ramesh. Okay, fine. Thank you for speaking. So notice something important. You spoke up. That's already progress, right? So now imagine doing this every day with a professional in this way, doing this every day with professional guidance. Okay, so imagine where your confidence could be after 3 months, right? Fine. Now you understand the problem, right? You don't necessarily need another book. You don't necessarily need another recorded video. You need a structured environment where you learn and use English repeatedly. So that is where BUYE Online's IT professionals fluency mastery course comes in. Okay, so the program combines grammar and speaking. We don't say the first study grammar for 3 months and then start speaking. No, no. Okay, so grammar and speaking progress together, right? That is one of the important ideas behind this program. Okay, you learn something, you use it, you speak, you receive practice. Okay, you improve, then you move forward, right? Let's look at the first month. Okay, let's look at the first month. Let's look at the first month. Okay. Let's look at the first month. It's foundation. Month one, foundation. Let's look at the first month. Okay. So month one is your foundation. So we focus on core tenses, articles, modal verbs, and confidence in everyday workplace conversation. So why? Because if your foundation is weak, advanced communication becomes difficult. Okay, we want you to become comfortable constructing correct sentences. Right. So, but we don't want grammar to remain inside a notebook. We want you to use it while speaking. Right. So, month two, advanced structures. Okay. We move into the conditionals, active and passive voice, a reported speech. But again, grammar is connected with the real situations. Okay. Meetings, presentations, client calls. You learn the structure and then use it. So, month three, professional polish. Okay, month three is professional polish. Okay, so we work on prepositions, sentence structure, and common errors, and then we connect these with interviews, um, leadership communication, networking, professional conversations. So the journey is foundation, advanced structures, and professional polish. The presentation describes these three stages in the same progression. Okay. Now let me explain something very important. This isn't simply a grammar course. Okay. So and uh, it isn't simply a conversation club. It is designed around two tracks. Okay, grammar plus speaking. The presentation schedules. The presentation schedules grammar sessions from 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. and speaking activities from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Right, with live workplace oriented practice such as role plays, meetings, presentations, client calls, interviews, negotiations, and leadership talk. Okay, why two tracks? Now, so because knowing English and using English are two different things. You need knowledge and you need performance. Think about driving. So uh, reading a driving manual doesn't make you a driver, right? you need to drive. In exactly the same way, reading English grammar doesn't automatically make you a confident English speaker. You have to speak, right? Yeah, have to speak. So what, Master? Now let's move beyond English. Okay, what is the real goal? Okay, so the real goal isn't I want to learn 10 new words. The real goal isn't I want to finish a grammar book. The real goal is I want to become a stronger professional, right? Stronger professional. I want to become a stronger professional. Imagine being able to speak confidently during your stand-up meeting. Imagine you are explaining technical work to a client. Okay, so imagine answering interview question without freezing. Imagine presenting your project. Imagine participating in a group discussion. Imagine speaking to international colleagues without constantly translating in your head. So that is the transformation we are aiming for. Okay, so the program identifies professional communication, interviews, and presentations as core outcomes alongside daily speaking practice and practical grammar. Now I want you to honestly answer three questions. Okay, do you understand English but hesitate to speak? Okay, question one is do you understand English but hesitate to speak? Right. The question is do you understand English but hesitate to speak? Okay, so question number two, do you want stronger English for your career? Do you want stronger English for your career? Next, question number three. Are you willing to practice consistently for the next 3 months? 3 months. Are you willing to practice consistently for the next 3 months? Yes. If your answer is yes to all three, then this program may be a very good fit for you. Okay, but I want to be honest with you. This course is not magic. Okay, so we cannot promise that simply enrolling will make you fluent. So your improvement depends on your participation, practice, and consistency. So what we provide is the structure, live training, activities, and learning environment. Okay, so you have to bring the commitments. So let me give you the practical details. This is a 3-month live program. Okay, classes begin on September 1st, 2000. September 1st. Okay, classes begin on September 1st. The program is delivered through Google Teams or Google Meets. Okay, the program is delivered live through Google Meet or Teams. The course presentation specifies. Okay, the course presentation specifies Monday to Friday the live program with grammar from 5 to 6 a.m. and speaking from 9 to 10 p.m. Right. So, and the class size is limited because the objective is personal attention. Okay, this is not designed to be a huge lecture where hundreds of people simply watch a recording. We want people to participate. Okay, so now uh, we have reached the most important part of today's webinar. Okay, so for the last 80 minutes, I have been talking about your problem. I've shown you examples, you have participated, you have seen the methodology. Now let's talk about the complete program. Okay, so the original value presented for the course is 15,000, right? 15,000 rupees. For today's webinar attendees, the enrollment price is 5,000. Yes, but the today's the Independence Days offer also avail. So at the and presentation specifies 30 seats only on the first come, first served basis. Okay. So if you have been thinking, I really need to improve my English, I need confidence in interviews, I want to speak better in meetings, right? So you can choose this offer code. Okay, you can choose this offer code IND 300. Okay, so this offer saying that you can purchase this course for 2,500 rupees. Okay, so big offer, right? It's a mega offer actually. Okay, so if you have been thinking, I really need to improve my English. I need confidence in interviews. I want to speak better in meetings. I want to communicate with the clients. I want to prepare myself for better opportunities. Then this is the moment to make a decision. Okay, this is the moment to make a decision. I'm now going to share the live course enrollment page with you. Please don't search for it. Okay, so I'm giving you the direct page. Right. So open the live course enrollment page. Okay. So I will give everyone a moment. Open it, open it, open it. Look at the course information. Read through it carefully. Read through it carefully. If you are ready, proceed with enrollment. Okay. If you have a question, ask me now. If you have a question, ask me now. So let me say something personally. Many people spend years saying, one day I will improve my English. One day becomes 1 month, right? One day becomes 1 month. 1 month becomes 1 year, and the same hesitation continues. So don't wait for perfect English before you start speaking. Okay, so start speaking so that your English can become better. Okay, if English is affecting your interviews, your meetings, your confidence, your client communication, your presentations, or your career growth, then take action. Okay, the course is not about becoming a different person, it is about helping you communicate the knowledge and ability you already have, right? So if you are ready, go to the enrollment page now, right? So the course starts September 1st. Okay, the webinar offer is alive. Today you can get this course for just 2,500 rupees, right? The offer code is IMD300. Okay, the stated original value is of 15,000. There are 30 seats. Okay, there are 30 seats. Okay, if you want to join, don't simply say, okay, don't simply say, I will think about it. Okay, so open the page, read the details to make your decision. Okay, and if you need clarification, messages. Okay, so please messages. So before we close, okay, before we close, I'm happy to take your questions. You can ask me anything about, okay, the course, the schedule, the learning method, the speaking activities, the grammar training, or enrollment. Please type your question in the chat. Please type your question in the chat. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. So remember one sentence from today. Okay, so your technical knowledge gets you into the conversation. Your communication helps you move forward. Okay, so your technical knowledge gets you into the conversation. Your communication helps you move forward. Okay, so if you are ready to work on your English seriously, we would be happy to welcome you to BUYE-Online. Okay, so the live course page is here. And if you prefer to contact us directly, the webinar presentation provides these WhatsApp numbers. Okay, 999-586-3184 and 87788-63184. Right, you can also reach BUYE-Online through info@buye.online. Okay, so thank you for joining, thank you for participating, and most importantly, don't just learn English, use English, speak English, build confidence, and create better opportunities for yourself. Okay, wish a good day, everyone. See you inside BUYE-Online. Okay, use this instead of speaking continuous. So type yes. Ramesh, yeah, um, thanks for your enrollment. Based on what you have learned today, do you feel daily speaking practice would help you? Type yes. Type yes. Would you like to see how the complete 3-month program works? Yes, yes, yes. So who is ready? Who is next to join the September 1st batch? Type joining in the chat if you are ready. Please type joining in the chat if you are ready. So open the course page now and let me know if you have any questions. All right. Wish a good day, everyone. See you inside BUYE-Online again. Okay.